Hello, my beautiful people. Is your girl again, Gifted Gift? Yes, so still on Edo politics. Like we already know, the transition committee when Okpebholo submit about 24 names to the outgoing administration. Don't meet today for Edo State. Yes, from my observation, waiting I see for this meeting, be said these people look organized and serious. Now I want to use this opportunity to beg the incoming administration, say I beg, make una organize Edo State like this, make una serious for governance for Edo State, make una beg, make una repair our road, because the situation where Edo State dey now beyond repair. Make una beg, make una serious. More not just share our Edo State money to people when happen and win election or ring election. I don't know the one wanna do for inside, but the only beg when I want beg una be say make una repair our road, because all those big projects one they do when we know they see, we no need them for this administration. At least make una do wait till we go fit see, so that story no go they say una work and Edo people no go see am. I beg make una concentrate on road, because any project when you won't do, una need roads to take waka reach there. Yes, my good Edo people, I remain your girl Gifted Gift. If today happen to be your first time of coming across my video on YouTube, please do me a favor by subscribing.
Of the land, the king of the city is marching. Stand up high to the cry of the land. The founding fathers have labored and have time to serve is now. The glory of the new Edo nation will forever be a pride. Beautiful Edo, glorious Edo, stars are singing over you. You are the land of the
Thank you very much. Okay, can you do that first stand as prayer? The opening prayer, can you do that first stand as prayer? All right, I think it's like that. Prayer, please. Oh Lord of all creation, grant this our request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so we see on the enemies, and we have been blessed. Amen. Thank you very much. I think once again I'd like to welcome everybody here, and also thank everybody for coming promptly, and we apologize for the delay with provocation. I'd like to introduce, well, we have here today members of the transition committee set up to facilitate a smooth handover from one government to the other. We have two sets of people here today. The first set is led by the Secretary of State Government, who is the chairman of the Government Transition Committee. This committee was set up as far back as July, because constitutionally we knew that by November 12th, government will change hands. And as the kind of government we belong to, strategic at all times, and making sure that and transparent, means that everything is in order. The social committee begin to write the reports of what the state government have done since 2016 to date. And that committee is headed by the Secretary of State Government, Mr. Joseph Okpebholo. The Secretary of that committee is the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Youth and Nigerian Affairs, Edo State. We also have the Attorney General of the State, Mr. Justice, Mr. Deputy. We have, of course, the Head of Service of the State, Mr. Anthony Barrister, Anthony Okpebholo. We have Commissioner for Fiscal Planning, Housing and Urban Regional Development, Mr. Okpebholo. We have Dr. Joe, Commissioner for Education. We have Dr. as the Government Special Advisor to Strategy, Policy, Projects, and Performance Management. We also have Mr. Duracell, Permanent Secretary, Director of Human Resources. We have Mr. Samuel, Permanent Secretary of the General of the State. We also have Mr. Cesaro, Mr. Ayer, who is the Permanent Secretary and Managing Director of the State Geographic Information Service. We have Ian Joya, Permanent Secretary, Director of Corporate Trade, Communication and Performance Management Office of the Head of Service. We have Dr. Stanley Ariama, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Health. Engineer Inabo Service in NY, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Roads and Bridges. Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning. We have UNAPS, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Economic Planning. We have UK, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Environment and Sustainability. We have the Managing Director of the Transport Authority, Mrs. Sekiki Ekmonlao. We have Acting Director of the Department of Corporate Commercial Services, Ministry of Justice, Monofum Sayane. We have the MD of ICT, Okpebholo. We have Henry Imukene, the consultant in government. And we have Martin Ake, Fourth Secretary of the State. We also have candidates in Mabieke, General Manager of the Ministry of Finance. We have Professor Olaika Devi, who is the ICT Data Ecosystem. Dr. Okpebholo, Institutional Reform Pillar. Engineer Martini Ameli, Infrastructure and Environmental Sustainability Pillar. Olushola Adeni, Social Welfare Enhancement Pillar. And Ms. Josephine Okeke, Economic Operator Pillar. Well, my name is not there. My name is Christian Ekare, and I'm Commissioner for Communication. And on the other side, and I've led the transition team, there's the former Deputy Governor of Edo State, His Excellency Dr. Okpebholo. The Secretary of the team is Honorable Emmanuel Iherade, Patrick Iherade. And of course, we have Senator Francis Matthew Rogide, the member of the committee, the Chairman of APC, Emperor Jared Telugu here. We have Pastor Sagi Zeyamu, Barrister Andrew Adaze Amata. We also have Dr. Washington Yosipo. We have Barrister Nusa Adams. We have Mrs. Honorable Omosede Igbemedion. We have Barrister Paul Ombamu. We have Mr. Omoroke Odedo. We have Ernest Afolabi Uwakili. We have Taiwo Akerele. We have Honorable Godwin Esheshi. Mr. Yaksi Musa, Mr. Prince Kazim Afebwa, Honorable Oyu Omar Ozomo, Honorable Gani Audu, Dr. Aminu Imakudon, Professor Oyazuwo Alode, and Professor Miss Eunice Omozesi, and Honorable Barrister Matthew Ebado. Also, Dr. Tony Passager, Honorable Felix Akabwe, Barrister Priestley Eijamuso, and Dr. Frank Omo. Ladies and gentlemen, the team here today has very important task. The task is simple, but also very important because this is the first time in the history of Edo State that we have been a proper transition from one political party to another, from one government to another. So we have to take it very seriously and also take the fidelity of whatever we do in this committee to be very serious. We as politicians have to make sure we set an example for those that are looking up to us. And at the same time, also understand that we are representatives of our people. So we have very experienced people there on both sides. And I'd like to also draw your attention to the fact that on the government side, we have a majority of the permanent secretary civil servants who are the people we are going to interact with after November 12th. So they are there deliberately and strategically because most of the deals done by this government were driven from the government, from that angle. So at this juncture, I'd like to welcome you and welcome everybody and hope for very happy and collaborative meetings. So I would like to invite the SSG, Mr. Boegwe, to talk to us. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Former Deputy Governor of the State, Dr. Ayos Okpebholo. May I crave your indulgence because we've agreed to make this process very efficient. So I would not want to belabor us by going into the normal full protocol we are used to in government. So against that background, may I welcome the distinguished guests that we have here today, and I will call you colleagues. Because at different points in time, I have worked with almost everybody in this room. You are most welcome, sirs. May I also actually recognize the presence here of Senator will be your welcome. As my colleague has mentioned earlier, this is a first-time experience for us in Edo State, where we will transit government from one party to another. Although, in working since the elections came to an end, we were also reflecting that, okay, everybody knew our friends, we know each other, so we anticipate and expect and have designed the processes to ensure very seamless, very collaborative deliberations, having at the back of our minds the good citizens of Edo State. It is against that background that I welcome every one of us here to this critical phase in our shared task of ensuring a smooth and effective transition. It is with a deep sense of duty and commitment that we gather here today, not only to facilitate the handover of governance, but to also build on the foundation of progress for the future of Edo State. Now, by the time we make the information available, you will see that quite a lot of work has been done, quite a lot of reform and innovation, and therefore our collaboration is on that basis to build upon the foundation of progress and to move Edo State forward. Now, I will use the term that was presented earlier on, the outgoing transition committee. Our role has been to diligently document and present the achievements, lessons, and frameworks of Governor Okpebholo and Obaseki Administration. Like Mr. Nehari mentioned just now, about 90% of the membership of the outgoing transition committee are public servants. And it was a deliberate effort on the part of Mr. Obaseki to ensure that we have a framework that will guarantee institutional history and memory. So we've also selected, even amongst those, the sharpest minds in the public service to work on this committee. And I'm sure by the introduction that was just reeled out, you will see that those people we brought on board are indeed pure technocrats. On top of it, we hired external experts. It was part of the list that Mr. Nehari read out just now, who are independent of government. They came and took a look at what we have done to ensure that indeed we completely documented, we correctly stated the facts, and the policy recommendations going forward are such that will engender the growth and innovation that we seek. So as we interface today and all through next week, I am confident that the spirit of cooperation and mutual respect that has defined our engagement in the last week will continue. So again, like I mentioned earlier, that the outgoing committee has a lifespan. 30th of October, the committee will see it. As Secretary to Government and a few of my colleagues, we will continue in office. So we expect this engagement to continue, leading up to the inauguration processes. We are here to offer support and expertise as the incoming team begin the work of the very important work of building on the successes and addressing the challenges we have faced. Together, we can ensure that the hopes and aspirations of our citizens are met with renewed commitment and a clear vision for progress. Once again, I welcome all of us here, and I enjoin us all to ensure we have very fruitful discussions and deliberations and a seamless transition for the benefit of the Edo State. Thank you very, very much.
I'd like to, at this point, invite His Excellency, the Chairman of the Government. Good morning, all. Amen.
Good morning, all. Let me, on behalf of Governor-elect, distinguished Senator Monty Okpebholo, welcome everyone, of course, to this assembly of men and women of integrity at this moment. And if you permit me, I would like to adopt the protocol that already established. Well, let me say that we are happy to be here this morning. And naturally, when a government starts going and a new one is coming in, it is natural to have a body like this to interface to ensure that it's seamless transition of power. But before I proceed, let me quickly correct what seems to be an aberration by saying chairman of the outgoing, chairman of the committee. This is one committee, and there can be only one chairman. And that chairman is His Excellency President. I hope we work together. We have that clear understanding that this is not like us versus them. We are one. Sadly, with the responsibility to serve our state in this regard to ensure that we have a seamless transition. I've heard what you said, the SSD, news of the beverage. I recall that you were the deputy of the committee when we were in power. We worked well then. I hope you continue to do so. But let me say, like you said, this job is time-bound. We call for massive cooperation to ensure that we get all we need to get within the shortest possible time. But we need to go to them, sensitize them, and brief the government so that he can hit the ground when he wants to come back. You need to be well aware of the habits of government before he came on board. And in doing so, we need information from you, documentary, hard copy, and soft copy where the case arises. So we want to ensure that this is done within the prescribed time. And I expect that we work together collaboratively. And where you have told us informally that the documents will be ready early next week, and by the time we can go to them, if we need more, we'll let you go. And we call on you to supply those assignments. On behalf of my team, those of us that are just giving us, we know most of them already. We want to say we look forward to working with you seamlessly. And let us prove to that Thomas that those things one. Electionary are over now. We are now ready to run government. And we have capital hands. But we must avail them of all the information that we have. Let's not try to hide any information because there are several ways we can get information. So I think the best way is let us have what you have and go to them. It's like a brief feed section so that the incoming government will be well briefed when you come aboard to hit the ground running. I thank you all for coming. Let's not waste our time here. Thank you all for coming. Let us get the business of the day and ensure that we do a good job. I thank you all so very much. We look forward to working with everybody.
Please go to the discussion slide. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for those very professional words and reassuring as well. On a lighter note, sir, with your permission, we had arranged also that we could be cross-coordinated, just like as you mentioned as one committee. But if by the arrangement now, sir, you remember in those days when we used to go to church, men will sit on one side, women will sit on the other side. On the lighter note, sir. I just want to do a quick background, 3 minutes, just to, again, further establish what we were asked to do, and it also gives an insight into the quality of data and information that we provide next week. So, when this committee was set up in July, we had a very clear mandate to document the vision, policies, strategic objectives, initiatives, and projects of Governor Okpebholo and Obaseki. Now, it was based on this that we now decided that, in addition to selecting the findings within the system, let us get experts from outside. For example, we've had significant, as you will see next week, significant investments in technology. That's pretty much obvious. So let's get a technology expert that by the time we write it down, the person can look and say, hey, you didn't cover this, these people can do that, we are put it there. So part of the introductions that Honorable Encouragement and of this Professor Ikali Liberty, independent, she's on Lagos Business School, she came on board and she critiqued everything that we did to ensure that every single activity that we did in technology is properly documented. And there are various uses also well articulated so that when you come on board, it's easy to learn more. You know what we've invested in, what those investments can do, and how you can shape it to your own policy thoughts as we design them. So the legacy was also very well established. Then we also had a mandate to highlight any pending issues, ongoing projects or commitments that is required